Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Jaguar XJL Portfolio, as well as learn about the features and the other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Most large luxury sedans prioritize comfort and smoothness over nimble handling. The 2019 Jaguar XJ is different. It's still luxurious with a well-appointed interior and many of the high-end features that are expected from this category, but its all aluminum construction, adaptive suspension, and powerful engine options ensure occupants know that Jaguar's priorities also include engaging performance. Also, Jaguar is one of the few manufacturers to still offer standard and long wheelbase bodies, as well as rear or all-wheel drive powertrains for many of their trims. The long wheelbase models get about 5 more inches of length between the front and rear wheels, which translates into more interior room, especially for backseat passengers. While Jaguar has steadily improved the usability and capability of the infotainment system, it's still behind what the competition is putting out. Nor does the XJ have some of the latest safety and technology features found on the recently redesigned German flagship sedans. To that I say, who cares? I think the 2019 Jaguar XJ stands out as a stylish and desirable pick for a large, high-performance luxury sedan. Okay, hey, let's just jump right into this build and price review of the 2019 Jaguar XJL Portfolio. We're also going to take a look at all the other configurations because there are quite a few. There are some configurations of Jaguar XJ in short wheelbase that you can only get in short wheelbase, and then there are some XJ trim levels that you can only get in the long wheelbase. So we're going to take a look at those. But before we do that, let's take a look at these pictures. But before we do that, I just remembered that, you know what? I did a build and price. If you like the XJ, I did a build and price review of the 2018 Jaguar XJ Supercharged, right? Last year. So I'm going to go ahead and put a link up to that right now. Be sure to check that out. I love the Jaguar XJs. I've loved these XJs since their fast model was called the Super Sport. I'm going to go ahead and put a picture up to that right now. That is a 2011 Jaguar XJ Super Sport, and it's a honey. It is gorgeous. It looks just as good as any one of these brand new trim level XJs, in my opinion, and it's got just as much horsepower. I think it was either 500 or 550 horsepower, so it's just only down a few horsepower under this XJR 575. Now, would probably be interesting about the 575 now is surely it's just a lot more refined and sharper and dialed in than, well, the Super Sport was back in 11. Okay, into the photos. You can see up top here, they give us a little description. They let us know that this is an XJ by autobiography, long wheelbase in Loire blue with optional features, right? Now, I might not read every one of those. There's just 8 slides. I might not read every one of them, but you know where they're at. There's a nice shot of the XJR 575. That is gorgeous. I like the car. I love the idea of the big V8s, the big supercharged engines, but I think this car right here has a starting MSRP of $123,000. And, you know, the reality is I can go and buy a 2011 XJ Super Sport and basically have 8/10 of this car for sure. That looks gorgeous. I think that the Jaguar XJ is a body style that you either love or you don't, or it can grow on you over time. They're very long. I like them. They're very, very nice. Look at this guy from inside. He's using his, says Jaguar owner uses in-control remote app. We'll surely learn about that because, yep, we're going to take a look at the gallery here. We're also going to take a look at the features. We're going to learn all about the different trim levels as well, too. TOO as in also. Here's a brand new XJ Supercharged in black. Here's an XJ R Sport. Right, that looks good. And here's a standard panoramic glass roof they're showing with the electric motor. So every XJ is going to have a standard panoramic roof. And here they're showing the XJL. Remember, the L stands for long wheelbase. The XJL has a unique chrome grille with chrome surround. So the long wheelbase variants, they're saying, have unique grills with chrome surround. You see, this is a chrome surround. around that grille. Ooh, son, look how beautiful it is in this interior. Look at the whole map display taking up the whole instrument cluster. Now, I only thought Audi offered that. I only thought they did that. I guess I stand corrected, and happily so. Here's an XJ Portfolio long wheelbase. Hey, that's the one we're doing, right? Showing ebony soft grain perforated leather seats with optional features. Looks wonderful. I love all the lighting, all the soft lighting around the dials and the instrumentation and the vents. It's very, very nice place to be in here. Very nice place to be. Here they're just showing talking about the XJ and the in-car infotainment system. I also see a digital speedometer here. So we know this is a whole TFT display screen. I see all the same wood. See that wood that goes all the way up along the dash? We'll take a look. We're going to get a virtual walk-around review, or a walk-around review of the interior we're going to do. And we'll do the exterior as well after we look through the rest of these photos real fast. So we'll get a chance to see. Wow, that looks good. Wow, that looks really good. Wow, impressive. Man, we might not even need the virtual walk around, huh? Wow, look at the veneers, and I mean the wood. All right, let's move on. Just because we got to run through these XJ 575 pictures. Matter of fact, I got to download this one. It looks good. I got to make it my desktop right now. All right, I got that one downloaded. Let's just run through these really fast. Wow, the seats inside the 575 look hot. Right, but they should for $123,000 for your MSRP. They better. Yeah, a couple more photos. Interior, standard stuff. But look how they replace. Wow, it is very gorgeous. Look at the alloy pedals down here at the bottom. Notice the wood trim that would wrap all the way around is now carbon fiber. No surprise there. You got that accent red stitching. It's a really nice car. And there's the badging that's on the back trunk. Here they're showing an XJ50. Now, all Jaguar XJs are supercharged. XJ50, this thing's putting down 470 horsepower, whereas the 575, like its name, is putting out 575 horsepower. 470 horse is no slouch. I'm sure this thing throws down quite nicely. So yeah, this is the XJ50. And it also has quilted leather interior. We can see that. Looks pretty good. The wheels are all right. Strong, yeah. Got the XJ50 right there in the fender vent. Beautiful quilted interior. I love the wood veneer is gorgeous. I love the soft underlighting, like on all the switches and dials and everything. That looks really great. I think the infotainment system looks good. It's good enough for me. Let's put it that way. I don't need it to be overly complicated. I don't need it to be the state of the art. I just need it to do the stuff I need it to do. These illuminated door sill plates are gorgeous. Look at the switch work for the power seats. Also gorgeous. There's the aluminum shift paddles. Very nice. Right, and then the XJ50 gets this special little placard up there in the dash. All right, let's move on. Let's do our little virtual walk-arounds I was talking about. We can do the exterior and we can do the interior, so let's go do that right now. Okay, so we can explore, they say, the Jaguar XJ interior. So let's do that, see what happens. Okay, we're ready to go. So yeah, we can do our virtual walk around by spinning the vehicle around. Just this way. We can't go up and down with it. We can just spin it around. We can't get any topside views or different angles or anything like that. But the car is parked in the middle of the street. Luckily, hopefully nobody's in the car to move it. So hopefully the car's not going to get hit. But, I'm getting away from the topic here. The car does look very good. Let's go check the interior. I'm sure it's going to be the same kind of virtual walk around. We'll go look at it real quick. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, I'm going to try to move it slow so we can... Some of these don't move very well. Some of them are janky when you do these little virtual walkthroughs of interiors and exteriors. This one moves pretty good. Let's see up here. We got a bunch of switches. Up here, we got our standard panoramic roof. Look at this. You've got vanity mirrors for the backseat occupants here. I don't know if that's a standard feature for the long wheelbase variant, possibly. Everything looks good. Everybody's got a speaker in the door. Look at the ambient lighting there. Multifunction steering wheel. I don't see any shift paddles on this one like they showed on the 575. I was kind of thinking that everybody would kind of get those. But yeah, looks really, really, really good. All right, now check it out. So here's interior, XJ interior from a driving position. This is what we're looking at. And then you can see an XJ interior from a driven position. So let's check that out, see what that looks like. Okay, so this is from the driven position if you're in the back seat already. And yeah, that looks good. You got your power seats back here. Look at that power seat. Does it go power seat warmers right here possibly? I don't want to get into the zooming or anything. It just takes too much time. But looks good. You got your screens back there. You got some lighting back here. Your parcel shelf isn't unattractive. You've got side window shades. They're not power. They're manual. I can tell by they've got that little lever there. You got a hook for your clothes right there, your coat. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really, really good all throughout. Oh, it looks like you've got these little footstools here. It looks like it's on top of the mat. Looks like you got a storage cubby here. Does this flip down for more storage? Very, very nice. Beautiful. Okay, let's move on. So like I said, there are some Jaguar XJs that are available only in standard wheelbase and some that are only available in long wheelbase, right? The 2019 Jaguar XJ is a sporty, full-size luxury sedan that seats up to 5 and is available in regular XJ and long wheelbase XJL models. So if you see the L after that, that means it's a long wheelbase variant. And that's still true back in those 2011s, right? Back in that 2011 Super Sport I showed you, that came in XJ and XJL. Right? Short and long wheelbase. Trims consist of the R Sport and the Supercharged for the XJ cars, and the Portfolio, Supercharged, XJR 575, and the new XJ50, which we kind of looked at, the 3-liter and the 5-liter, because it comes with 2 engines, for the long wheelbase variants. Okay? Now, like I was saying before, all versions have supercharged engines and 8-speed automatic transmissions and come standard with rear-wheel drive. All right, that's the deal with that. The R Sport, Portfolio, and the XJ50 3-liter share a 3-liter V6 engine that put out 340 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque, and that can be equipped with all-wheel drive if you wanted to. Now, real quick, the supercharged trims and that XJ50 5-liter model, right? They come with a 5-liter V8, puts out 470 horsepower, 424 pound-feet of torque. The 2019 XJR 575, like I said, puts out 575 horsepower, and it puts out 517 pound-feet of torque. And yeah, I was right. It's got an MSRP of $123,300. Okay, real quick before we move on to the features, I want to go over real quick all the different configurations and let you know what they come standard with. Let's do that right now. It may be the base model, but the R Sport comes very well equipped with standard 19-inch wheels, an adaptive and self-leveling suspension, adjustable drive modes, front and rear parking sensors, a rear view camera, automatic wipers, adaptive LED headlights with automatic high beams, a panoramic sunroof, power soft close doors, keyless ignition and entry, and a power trunk lid. Now, safety features for the XJ R Sport include blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, and for rear wheel drive XJs, lane departure warning with lane keeping assist and automatic emergency braking. Inside the R Sport, you'll find leather upholstery, dual zone automatic climate control, heated and ventilated seats, driver's seat memory settings, and a power adjustable and heated steering wheel. A 10-inch touchscreen anchors the infotainment system featuring navigation, Bluetooth, voice controls, Jaguar's In-Control app suite, a 4G Wi-Fi hotspot, and a 14-speaker Meridian audio sound system with a satellite and HD radio, a CD player, digital music storage, and a USB connection. Options and packages available for the R Sport, which, by the way, has a starting MSRP of $76,000, include the Comfort package that adds upgraded front seats with massage functions, front passenger seat memory settings, 4-zone climate control, and a power rear sunshade. Other notable options are a surround view camera, parking sensors, an automatic parking system, That's in rear-wheel drive models only. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration, adaptive cruise control, an upgraded Meridian sound system, and a heated wood and leather steering wheel. The Portfolio model is the equivalent base trim of the long wheelbase XJL. In addition to the 4.8 inches of rear legroom gained, you'll get the features from the comfort package as standard. The options list for the Portfolio is similar to the R Sport, with the addition of a premium rear seat package that includes reclining rear seats with footrests as well as massage and memory functions, extra cushy winged headrests for all seats, power rear side window sunscreens, fold-down tray tables, and a rear seat entertainment system. The V8 powered Supercharged trim, again available in both the regular and long wheelbase, includes the Portfolio model's standard equipment along with unique exterior trim and active locking rear differential. It has better suspension tuning and 20-inch wheels with performance tires. All of the R Sport and the Portfolio options are also available on this Supercharged model. Topping the range is the fire-breathing XJR 575 model and its high-output V8. If that isn't enough to get you excited about, you'll also receive exclusive 20-inch wheels. You get a specific exterior and interior body details. There's a carbon fiber engine cover. There's premium paint colors, but they will cost you extra money. You get R-specific suspension tuning. You get an active exhaust system, sport seats, aluminum paddle shifters, a heated steering wheel, a suede headliner, and unique carbon fiber interior trim, which we did already see. Finally, the new for 2019 XJ50 that we're looking at right here is a special edition commemorating the Jaguar XJ's 50th anniversary. It features unique exterior and interior elements such as special trim, colors, and finishes that distinguish it from the other XJ models. Okay, let's talk features for our 2019 Jaguar XJ. The first feature they want to tell us about is the driving experience. So let's learn about it. Here they're going to tell us about the construction, the unibody construction of the 2019 Jaguar XJ. It says it's aluminum, it's unibody construction, strong, lightweight. Yeah, its advanced body structure also helps the XJ achieve better fuel economy than it would because it's lighter. That's why. Not only that, up to 50% of the aluminum used in the XJ is from recycled sources. There you go. Oh, there's a little slider here so we can get the full slide of this. We can see it all skinned, and we can see it skinless. There we go. Of course, we got to talk about the engines. So, like I said, every Jaguar XJ has supercharged engines. There's just different ones. There's, of course, like we're looking at the base engine, which is really adequate, to be honest with you. It's a 3-liter V6, puts out 340 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque, and it does 0 to 60 in around 5.7 seconds if it's in rear-wheel drive, and 6.1 seconds in all-wheel drive. Available on the XJR Sport, the XJL Portfolio, which we are building and pricing today, and then that XJ50, because the XJ50 comes with a 3-liter, or you can get it with the 5-liter engine. And speaking of 5-liter engine, here it is. This is the 5-liter V8. It puts out 470 horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in a scant 4.9 seconds. They don't tell us how much torque, but I already know the torque. It's 424 pound-feet of torque. Wow. And then, of course, there's the 575, and it makes 575 horsepower. It makes 517 pound-feet of torque, and they're letting us know that it does 174 miles an hour, and it does 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. So it's 0.7 of a second faster than the Supercharged, but it's more than the sum of its parts. It's more than just that makes it a special car. Let's find out about some signature features. They're talking about the adaptive dynamics that continuously monitor the car up to 500 times a second here for comfort and control, varying the dampening to suit the conditions. And then they're showing us here the Jaguar Selector for your transmission, which is pretty cool. They call it the Jaguar Drive Selector, which rises into your hand once you start the car, and you simply rotate the selector. You know what manufacturer, I don't know if they copied it or I don't know if Jaguar copied it, but the Chrysler 300, they also have a rotary dial for their transmission. I don't know who did it first. They're also letting us know that there's dynamic modes with this deal. There's a winter mode to provide more progressive throttle control for slippery conditions. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll find out a little bit more about that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. There's an intelligent all-wheel drive system, of course. We know that. Some of these, you can get long wheelbase, short wheelbase, rear-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. And then what are they talking about here? This all-surface progress control can provide assistance in slippery conditions, whether helping to navigate a snowy driveway or park on a slippery incline. Yeah, the low-speed cruise control operates between 2 and 18 miles an hour, allowing you to concentrate more on steering. Very interesting. All right, let's talk about the exterior features. We learned about the performance and everything, the engines and the aerodynamics and the unibody construction of the 2019 Jaguar XJ and all of that there. Now let's find out what they want to tell us about the exterior. Kind of would seem like it would be more of the same, but we'll find out. They don't have much to say over here. They're just talking about their design. The car has an imposing front grille and mesh detail. The grille is framed by energy-efficient full LED headlights, sporting a unique double J daytime running light design. And then over here, continuing with that whole J thing, they're talking about how at the rear, striking taillights with signature J LED illuminated running lights and elliptical tailpipes accentuate the power and agility of the XJ. And the lighting is a thing. It is kind of striking. Here they're just telling us that the XJ50 has some unique front and rear bumpers, right? It gets some special treatments. It's a 50th anniversary edition vehicle. Over here they're talking about the design, the floating roof line. It says the rear windshield wraps seamlessly around the XJ to create a floating roof line that emphasizes the long, low, and wide profile. You know, back here it's like black right here on the C panel. So sometimes it does look like the roof just kind of comes up and then just kind of stops. So it does do that. There's a couple other manufacturers, and I've pointed it out. I've done so many videos now, I can't remember a couple which cars it was, that have taken this styling cue from Jaguar. And I've thrown up a picture of the Jaguar saying, see, look, this is that same styling cue that Jaguar has been doing. Because I think the XJ has been around since either 2009 or maybe 2011 was its first introductory year, but right around there. So it's been around for a long time. Okay, they didn't have a whole bunch to say about the exterior. That's not surprising. Let's find out if they have anything notable to say about the interior, because they haven't said a whole bunch, honestly. Yeah. Well, they're going to talk a lot about this, the space to breathe, they say. It says, yeah, the space to breathe. That lighting, that underglow lighting, I guess it's called phosphor blue lighting, and it's real nice. It does create an elegant finishing touch. It's very nice. They talk about the panoramic roof, the sweep of the handcrafted veneers that runs around the cabin, which is very nice. That's all the wood. That is very nice. Here they're talking about what? The long wheelbase models take luxury and space to another level, right? They feature quilted seating. All right, so is that the deal? All long wheelbase models automatically get quilted seating? Not really sure. And they get over 3 feet of legroom for rear passengers. That's substantial. They're talking about their flawless craftsmanship. Here they're mentioning the XJ50, but this flawless craftsmanship is on every trim level. Let's get real about it. So the flawless craftsmanship, and then they say every detail is considered. You know, this car looks great. You know, when we think about high performance luxury sedans, we always think of Mercedes, Audi, BMW. It's nice to see Jaguar, and they have a completely different take on the whole deal. They say the spacious rear cabin of the XJ is crafted to pamper. Yeah, you got the stowable 10.2-inch high-definition screens. You've got a center armrest housing multimedia and front and rear seat controls. You got folding business tables, LED reading lights, drop-in footrests, electric side window blinds are also available. Yeah, the back seat's a good place to be if that's where if you're being driven around in this vehicle. I'd rather do the driving though. Here's some other notable interior features. The The standard headrests are they're just talking about the 575 here. They're talking about interior features, but they're also being specific to models. At any rate, that's fine. Illuminated tread plates, we can get those, I'm sure. Twin needle stitching, and you can even get your text for a unique finishing touch. The intaglio can be personalized to your own specification. Well, there you go. You can even have your name on there if you want. Well, here's an answer to that question. Diamond quilting stitched leather on XJL Portfolio, XJL Supercharged, and XJ50, that's the big engine models. The leather upholstery has a sophisticated diamond quilted stitch pattern that lasts for the last word in luxury, and it is. I've liked this diamond stitching since the Mercedes S65 circa 2008. I'm not even going to bother putting up the picture because I don't feel like it. Technology beneath you. Look at all the seating. It's gorgeous. Not going to get into it. It's pretty self-explanatory that it says the multifunctional seating gives you complete control. I guess I said I wasn't going to get into it. Then I turned around and got right into it, didn't I? But not too far. You get it. You got a lot of control and functionality with these seats. We got it. Okay, let's check in-car technology. Like I said at the beginning, the Jaguar XJ isn't leading the forefront in cutting-edge technology, but that doesn't mean it's not a great car. Doesn't mean it's not a great car. You don't have to have the latest and greatest for it to be the best, or for it to be good even. All right, what's this all about? Connected car. It says all XJ vehicles feature the state-of-the-art Jaguar Infotainment System Touch Pro. The system seamlessly integrates with your smartphone to offer a range of services that enhance the driving experience. Okay. All right, this will be a little more helpful. So the in-control apps, right? So in-control apps connects your smartphone with the touchscreen in your vehicle, meaning you can stay safely connected to your smartphone. In-control apps enables you to do what? Such as there's Spotify. Yeah, I guess it's just certain things. I see audio books. I see Spotify. I don't recognize any of these other ones. Here's some pro services. Delivers real-time data on traffic flow, fuel prices, parking services. So you can get that kind of deal there. That's cool. Then there's this route planner that uses an iOS or Android route planner app or web portal to seamlessly integrate with your phone and navigate you door to door. So yeah, the technology is not cutting edge. I will agree with the intro, like I was talking about, but it's more than adequate for probably most folks unless you're just really heavily into having the latest and greatest tech features. There's onboard Wi-Fi, which I never care about because a lot of smartphones, you can have Wi-Fi that you can already have a whole bunch of phones tethered to you. And then what's this thing that says remote? It says remote provides access to your XJ through your smartphone while you're away from it. You can remotely set the climate control to pre-warm or cool the car. Wow. By starting the engine before you get in. You can also lock and unlock the car and beep and flash to determine its location. So yeah, it's a cool little app. Doesn't sound like it can do a ton, but it does enough. Here's some signature features. That interactive driver display, that TFT screen, that's going to be totally reconfigurable. That's super cool. Powerful multi-layered visual display combines a user-friendly graphical interface with advanced functionality. Then there's that touchscreen control for the infotainment system. You've got that rear seat entertainment, which is really, really nice. I wouldn't option that for my vehicle, but, if it's a nice setup, I can agree with that for sure. Now, here's something cool. The Meridian sound systems have always been nice. There's two different systems that are available in the XJ models. The standard one is an 825 watt one, and then they have a Meridian one that's a 1300 watt system. And then, of course, they're over here talking about what? Enhanced security. All models feature central double locking, an alarm and engine immobilizer. Door locks can be controlled, So you've got a nice security system that goes along with these vehicles as well. Okay, last, let's just talk about these safety features. And after we talk about these safety features, then we can actually jump into the build and price review of our XJL Portfolio. All right, so let's just take a quick look and see what safety systems and features are available for our XJs. Well, let's talk about the lighting. They don't really say anything over here. They just say designed to reassure. That doesn't say anything. But over here on the right, they talk about their lighting. The powerful and efficient full LED lights produce an exceptionally smooth beam pattern, right? Because good lighting is very crucial to a car just being great and giving you some driving confidence. You can also get adaptive front lighting, which works in conjunction with the steering to increase illumination on bends. and standard auto high beam assist, which dips the headlights as an oncoming vehicle approaches so you're not blinding out that person. Now, we're not going to read through all these standard driver assist features. If you want to make sure you read through these little paragraphs, just simply pause the video real fast. There's lane departure warning. These are standard driver assist features for all the XJ models. Lane departure warning, lane keep assist, emergency braking, blind spot assist. Pretty cool. There's driver condition monitoring. There's traffic sign recognition and adaptive speed limiter. And then there's rear traffic monitor, and I love that feature a lot. Here they're talking about that Jaguar In Control Remote and Protect. Now what's this about? It includes SOS emergency call and optimized roadside assistance. It says if you end up getting in an accident, this car can actually automatically notify emergency services of your location. Should you contact Jaguar roadside assistance, the system can provide your GPS location and relevant diagnostic information, like I'm busted, the engine's broken, we need help. Here are some additional available, which means optional. Here are some optional driver assist features. You can get adaptive cruise control with Q assist. You can get parking assist. You can get a 360 parking aid, and then a 360 surround camera. I find that I'm a little sad to see the 360 surround camera. I've seen that as a standard feature on vehicles that cost a lot less money than this particular car. Okay, we're ready to do our build and price review. Now, like I said at the beginning, this is a build and price review of the 2019 XJL Portfolio. L means it's the long wheelbase. That's got a starting MSRP of $85,500. Let's get started. Okay, once we select that we want the long wheelbase, now there are engines to choose from. Now, we are not doing the big 5-liter engines. We are not doing the 5-liter engines. We're going to do the 3-liter V6 engines that put out 340 horsepower. But I'd like to have all-wheel drive in my Jaguar. So let's do that for $88,500. So let's go ahead and select our XJL with all-wheel drive. Okay, so here we go. We've got the 2019 Jaguar XJL Portfolio, right? All-wheel drive with standard features, right? Just showing all its little standard features real fast. It's got a base MSRP of $88,500. Now we can add what we want to add to the car and see what we come out with on the other end. Let's go ahead and hit our build right now. Okay, so it says choose one of these plus things to customize. Exterior color, wheels. All right, so let's check out the exterior color. We've got, what are they going to give us for colors? All right, we've got the Fuji white. We've got the Narvik black. We've got a Santorini black. We've got a Yulong white. We've got an Indus silver. We've got a Chorus gray. Wow, there's a lot of different colors. There's that Loyor blue. I've seen that a lot. I don't really care for that. Rosello red. Fireman's red. British Racing green. I don't think so. Carpathian gray, perhaps. And then Farallon black. I don't know about any of those. Oh, and then they have all these different colors. Solid, metallic, premium. All right, how about a solid color? You know, nah, I don't want to do the black. It's going to take too much time. What's about the premium metallic? That Carpathian gray actually looks pretty good. Let's go with the Carpathian gray. Let's select that. All right. And can we slide? Okay, there's nothing down there to slide. So we've got our exterior color. All right, let's select our wheels. I want 20-inch wheels. Let me see the big dogs. These are the 20-inch 8 split spoke style 8001. What do these bad boys look like? These are 8001 that are polished. I want the polished wheels with the Carpathian gray. I want the polished wheels. It's a $3,000 and change option. Don't really care. All right, let's move on to the interior then. Wow, look how beautiful those black seats look with the quilted. We're going to leave that just like it is. Let's go to interior trim really fast, see what it says. Interior trim is about what? It's about, yeah, the colors. So we've got the ebony quilted seats with ebony upper fascia. Then there's the cashew quilted seats with truffle upper fascia. We're not gonna do these, but we do want to go through the colors. You might be interested in those. The London tan actually is a nice color. with the ebony upper fascia. That's not bad. Then you've got the ivory. It's just too light for me. And you got the ivory with the mineral upper fascia. I actually the tan, the London tan is very nice. The London tan quilted seats with ebony upper fascia will go really well with this Carpathian gray. But I'm just really sold on this ebony quilted seats. I just got to do that. I just got to do that. So we're going to go ahead and select those bad boys there. All right, we got that. Let's check out the veneers, the wood. What do we want for that? There's the gloss burl walnut, which they're showing. We can do carbon fiber even if we want. That's kind of fun. There is piano black. Nah. And then there's the gloss figured ebony veneer. I think we're just going to stick with the burl. We're just going to stick with the burl. Keep it simple. Right? What about the steering wheel? What's the deal there? What's the deal with the steering wheel? All right, so there's the 3-spoke soft grain leather heated steering wheel, and then there's the what? There's a heated wood and leather steering wheel. You know what? I want to go upscale. I want to go upscale this time. I want to do the wood steering wheel. Let's do the wood steering wheel. It looks really good. And the headliner, I think I want a dark headliner. I don't know if they're going to give us that option. Yeah, they are. They're going to give us the ebony suede cloth headlining, and I want that. It's a $790 option. I could care less. We want it. We're going to get it. Now it looks sporty in here. Now, I don't know if we can get our illumination on our Jaguar kick plates right here, but hopefully we can when it comes to optional features. Don't know. We're about to find out here in a couple of seconds, though. Okay, so here they're going to show us some packages. I already said as much. I don't want the premium rear seat package. I think it's cool, but I don't want it for my car. The illumination package, I do want that. The illuminated air vents, illuminated stainless steel tread plates. Yeah, that's the kick plates they were talking about. Yay, I want that. It's $410. Sold. The smartphone package, yeah, for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, it's a no-cost add-on. You just decide whether or not you want it. Yay, got it. Do I want the heated front windshield for $385? Yep, give me that. What about the rear badge? What are they talking about here? Did they delete it? No, I don't want my badge deleted. Leave that on there. Leave it on there. How about the Meridian infotainment system? Do we want that bad boy? It's 1,300 watts. It's $4,285. Well, you know what? We're already sitting at $96,000. Let's just get it over $100,000. Why not? And I'm not doing it for that, but I really just like the sound system. I am building, when I do these cars, I build them the way I really want them. I don't just add it. I don't throw stuff on for effects. Front ashtray and lighter? Nay, we don't need that. Adaptive cruise control? I don't need that. Safety and security. Do we want the 360 parking aid? Yep, let's do that. And the surround view camera? Yep, let's do that. It should be nickel and diming me at this price point, but that's okay. Let's move on to the summary. All right, here we are at the summary. So life for our XJL Portfolio, supercharged with the V6 engine, not the big V8. Started life at $88,500. We proceeded to add $12,000 in options to make it the vehicle that we want to drive. Now we're sitting at $101,615. Let's scroll down here. Yeah, it looks beautiful, though. It's worth all the money. It looks great. It looks great. Now, looks like I can print off this build summary. If I can print off, let's find out right now. Let's see if I can print off this build summary real quick. Okay, the answer is yes. I was able to download the build summary. So, if you like the way that I built, priced, and optioned this 2019 Jaguar XJL Portfolio, you can download the build summary in the description below. Other than that, you know what? We're all done. I really do like these Jaguar XJs. I always have. I need to have one myself right now in the driveway. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you've watched this whole thing from front to back, you're awesome. Thank you for watching. Please also like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very